freedom is on the other side of fear. What is fear? Now, fear is like a protective friend of ours who wants to keep us safe in a particular environment or in every environment. But deep down, we all know that if we overcome our fear, we would all be so relieved and we would be a much more confident version of ourselves. Now, if we dig deeper into the lives that we have lived till now, you will realize that the root of your cause of fear has been due to certain childhood episodes that we have been through. For example, where did fear of failure arise from? Fear of failure, majorly for most people, has risen from the cost of repeating a year during your school days. Now, we all knew that if we fail one year in our school, how would the teachers perceive us? How would our friends perceive us? Right? How would we really looked at from their perspective? That is where fear of failure has risen from. Fear of public speaking, because we all know that if we make a mistake while speaking in front of an audience, we would be made fun of. Or you were a part of audience who just waited for the speaker to make a mistake. Fear of talking to strangers, fear of certain numbers, fear of the dark, fear of spiders are all because of certain childhood episodes or experiences that you've been through. Or by reading a book about a character and getting your imagination come in place here about that character. So it has all been due to certain childhood experiences. So how do we overcome fear? How do we overcome that stigma of ours? Being totally blunt here, the only way to overcome your fear is to face it head on. But there's a certain process to it. Point number one, understand your fear. What are you really afraid of? Is it fear of failure? Or is it fear of looking good in front of your society? Or is it a fear of your low self esteem? Or is it a fear of not being enough? What exactly is your fear? You need to have a lot of clarity regarding this. Why? Because if you know what really your fear is, then you have a starting point to know where you can potentially be by overcoming your fear. Two, has anybody overcome the fear that you have? If yes, then great. You're in a great place because you know what the person has done and that can work for you as well. Why reinvent the wheel all over again? Now, if you say there has been nobody like you who has that fear, then you're wrong. Mankind has been for generations, and if you dig deep, you will find a role model here on how to overcome that particular fear. And who knows, you may be a role model someday for somebody to overcome that particular fear of yours. Three, consider living life 10 years hence with the same fear. How would your life be then? Want more intensity? Then write it down as to how your life would be living with the same fear for 10 years of your life and how your life would be 10 years hence. Option 2, write a story 10 years hence, having overcome your fear already, and see how your life would be. Want more intensity? Then write this story down as well. Now compare these two stories and decide which path do you want to be on. Point number 4, now that you know the two stories, what are you waiting for? Just go for the kill, man. Just go for the kill because you know how your life would look if you live with this particular fear, and you know how your life would look without this particular set of fear. Now, some other aspects that can aid you or act as a catalyst in overcoming a fear is by practicing mindfulness. I have another video regarding that. You may watch that as well. Going for morning walks. 3, what can you do? Eating the right things. 4 is hiring a coach, because a coach is somebody who can give you 30,000 feet of you as an individual. They can show you a mirror as to where you stand currently and what can you do to work towards it and overcome your fear. So what are you waiting for? Go for the kill and subscribe to this channel. So that's it from my side. This is Nimish here, son of two lovely parents, brother of beautiful independent women. I'm an engineer turned MBA turned signature professional turned author and life coach. And my mission in life is to help people realize and achieve their true potential and be the best selves. Until next video, see you next week. Until then, take care. Bye bye.